Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Fourth Kind. This movie came out in 2009, starring Emilia Jokovic, if I pronounced that correctly. And apparently there are people who seem to really enjoy this movie, and that's kind of what made me want to check it out, despite its ratings on IMDb. And I thought it was very bad. I thought it was painful to sit through, and I just couldn't stand it one bit. 5.9 on IMDb. Not promising ratings, but, I wanted to at least give it a chance. But it's one of those movies where nothing really happens throughout the entire film. It's supposed to be I guess, found footage-ish kind of horror movie thriller that doesn't really succeed at any of those things. And while watching the movie, I was kind of enjoying it as a funny bad movie for the first 25 minutes, and then I just got completely bored in the last hour of the movie. It just felt like nothing was being progressed. I didn't care about any of the characters. I didn't care about the story. I thought the music was bad, and it felt like it belonged in an action movie, like an action thriller, not a horror thriller. Like it was completely misused and annoying and irritating, and I just wanted them to stop using the music, and that never happened, unfortunately. And the characters are very annoying. The dialogue is bad. They all talk like the same character. Even the kids talk like adults, which is very distracting. And there are no good performances in this movie, and the concept offers literally nothing. It's like a alien abduction movie, kind of, but they do nothing with it. And even as an alien abduction movie or like a mystery trying to figure out are they real or are they not real, like it's hardly satisfying because it takes up like, I don't know, 10% of the movie. The rest of it is just therapy scenes, like people talking about their experiences with aliens, like in their dreams, or like our main character being investigated by this cop character. And that's it. Like the rest of the movie has like something to do with aliens, I guess, but not enough to like justify like it being like an alien invasion movie or anything like that. And there are some bizarre choices in this movie. Like there's lots of split screens in this movie. Like sometimes you're seeing four different images at once. Sometimes it's like right down the middle, then it's right down the middle and through the sides, like a plus sign almost. And it's like, what are you doing? This is just so distracting. Like you can do it if you're trying to tell two different sides of the story, but I don't really know what they were going for because it's all unnecessary. And the movie is trying to do this whole like tell the story after the fact and while it's happening, and it's all purposeless and it doesn't need to be there because it doesn't add anything to the experience. It doesn't help out the pacing. And if you removed all that, the movie would be a lot shorter. And I'm in favor of this movie being shorter because it does not really need to exist. And also, this movie has this weird Emilia Jokovic talking to the audience for the first 5 minutes of the movie, saying that what you're about to experience is real. And then you watch the movie and it's like, okay, this was fake. Like, there's nothing about this that feels authentic in any way. Like, I don't know what you were trying to communicate. This movie just has nothing. And it's just a huge waste of time, in my opinion. And there was one line of dialogue that kind of made me laugh because there's a point in the movie where you hear like gibberish and you're not really sure like what's going on, and maybe it's like a different language, a dead language, and eventually we discover that it is a dead language, and the person who talks about it, he describes it as the holy grail of dead languages. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, is that a thing? Is there such a thing as the holy grail of dead languages? Really? Like, if that's a thing, then cool, I guess, but the way it's presented in the movie is just way too goofy. The only kind of positive I have with this movie is that there weren't jump scares every 5 seconds, and the first jump scare of the movie happens an hour into the movie. So that's something, I guess. There was also a twist in the movie, which was like the most unnecessary thing that I've seen. It might be the most pointless twist I've seen in a movie, honestly. And that's about all I have to say about The Fourth Kind. It was terrible. It offered me nothing. I was not scared. I was not entertained, really. And the acting's bad. The dialogue was bad. The editing's bad. The music is bad. The way the movie is shot is bad. Everything is bad. So, with all that being said, I'm going to give The Fourth Kind a 1 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of The Fourth Kind, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Mad Max, the original. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.